It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We are joined by the mayor of Glendora. Her name is Judy Nelson. I was driving into Glendora today, which I think is a beautiful city, and I looked up at the banners honoring those that are serving our armed forces, and I saw two brothers. It was clear based upon the last names. And then it kind of hit me that this city must be that city that really gives back.
We do.
Talk to us about that spirit of volunteerism.
We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who volunteer, not just once in a while, but every single day, year after year.
Why? What is it about this city?
I think they feel like it is their city, and they can see the difference in what they're doing. They recognize if they do it, that it makes a difference.
And I believe you, and the reason I believe you is as I've learned more about Glendora, there is a certain sense of self. I mean, when you're in Glendora, you can feel that it's different than, not necessarily better than, but just different than surrounding communities. There is that sense of, the foothills and the downtown area and the great Route 66. And so I get it. So talk to us about what they've been doing, what all age groups have been doing in terms of volunteering on behalf of Glendora.
Within the city, most of our volunteers are in 3 different departments. The first one is the police department. We have explorers, which are young people, many of whom maybe want to become police officers.
Great.
They wear the uniform, they help at events where they do crowd control, they clean up, they prepare. The other group are called auxiliary. They also wear the uniforms. Those are adults, and they drive police vehicles. They're white, not black. And they can give tickets, they can respond to...
Wow, that's a little boy's dream. Can I grow up and do that?
They can respond to calls that are
non-violent.
Yes, So they handle a lot of the police matters that we don't have to hire a police officer for. Very, very important. When the recession started, we had to start cutting. We cut 25% of our staff since 2008, and volunteers have stepped up in a lot of ways to pick this up.
What about
for us.
Seniors?
That's another place that we have volunteers. We have a senior center, La Fetra Senior Center. We have over 100 volunteers who show up almost every single day to help with setup, to help with meals, to run programs.
So it's seniors helping seniors?
Seniors helping seniors.
Which is really nice,
Yeah.
which is really, really nice.
It gives them a reason to go there every day. They make their friends there. It's really quite wonderful.
You also have a library foundation, which is nice given that libraries face challenges in the 21st century in terms of digital media, but still.
Our library last year did a strategic plan, and pretty much they are reinventing themselves as far as what a library is, and it's becoming more and more a community center now. And we do have a library foundation. They do fundraising. Our major fundraiser is in the summer. It's called Night on the Plaza. And people come and have a wonderful meal and entertainment and auction. And
I can imagine.
It's quite nice.
Speaking of summer, Glendora hosts some events. I really enjoy these types of events. I know different communities hold them. Movies in the park, concerts in the park. Tell us about Movies in the Park first.
Well, Movies in the Park are on Wednesdays. They start at sunset, so it starts to get dark. We do it in Finkbeiner Park at the Bandshell.
In the month of July.
In the month of July, and it is sponsored by the Glendora Rotary Club.
Perfect. And then you have concerts in the park.
Concerts in the park run a little bit longer. They start in June and they run through August.
August, that's right.
Thank you.
I have it in front of me, right?
And that again, Finkbeiner Park at the Bandshell. People bring their blankets, their chairs, they sit. We have...
Don't tell anyone about Glendora. Don't tell anyone.
It
Her
is a
name is
secret.
Judy Nelson. She is the mayor of Glendora. I'm Brad Pomerance. It's Time Warner Cable's local edition.